Alright, now for Kisame. We had to deal with Kisame.
ここが真実の滝か。話によると、ここに座って目をつぶると、真実の自分が見えるそうです。
Aoba is literally Inui's voice actor from Prince of Tennis.
バカを言え。そんなことより、ナルトの応援に行くのは先だ。そんなに怒らなくても。あ、もしかして本当は自分の真実を知るのが怖いんじゃ。ん何よ。俺が怖がっているとでも？No problem.
Kisame's popping out. Here comes Kisame popping out the water. Ah, still doing the same shit. お前は誰だお前。
まさかこんなところであなたに会えるなんてね。真珠。
このサメ顔、どこかで。
そんなことよりそこをどいてくれませんかね。
Kisame shouldn't even be in his Akatsuki fit, honestly. He's supposed to be like half naked.
あなたに教えるとでも。
いずれにせよ、お前を逃がすわけにはいか
ん。いいでしょう。あなたとの縁もどうにかしたいと思っていたところです。この大東サメ肌で削り切って差し上げましょう。
なるほど。相当できるようだな。だが、これは青い猛獣。サメごときに決して遅れは問わんぞ。
戦闘開始。こうしてあなたからの3度目なんですがね。真珠ごときがやりますね。
イドラ。
拳を合わせたあの忍びに匹敵する相手だった。
That ninja is your rival.
サメの牙では猛獣を食らうことはできん。覚えておけ。終わりだ。
俺の勝ちだ。
まさに珍獣。これほど体実の強い忍びは珍しい。あなたとは3度目ですが、まさかここまでの敗北を味わうとは。まあ、あなたは私のことなど覚えていないようですが。
ガイさん、やったのか。
激前先生ってばすげえ。そいつを倒すなんて。
そのまま奴を捕らえてください。
Nah,
その後、
he ain't gonna let that happen.
記憶をたどって情報を引き出してみます。
この葉の情報部の者もいるのですか。
よし、このまま奴を拘束する。
手伝うってばよ。
まだ動けるのか。気をつけて。何か仕掛けてきますよ。
この状況、今の私に逃げ道はなさそうですね。ですが、ここの情報だけは。
He chose not to sell out his comrades.
最後の悪あがきってやつか。
これで私の役目は終わりですかね。イタチさん。今日からあなたと組むことになったものです。元霧隠れ、忍び刀七人衆の一人、星垣貴雨。以後お見知りおきを、内葉イタチさん。あなたの噂は聞いています。内葉の同胞を皆殺しにしたという噂は。同胞を殺すあの感覚は、とても口で言えるもんじゃありませんよね。私も同じ境遇にあるもの、あなたの気持ちはわかりますよ、イタチさん。
よく喋るな、お前。
まあそう言わずに仲良く楽しくやりましょうよ。
一度でも仲間に手をかけた人間はろくな死に方をしないものだ。覚悟しておけ。
ならあなたも私もすでにろくでもない人間ってことですね。
いや、どんな奴でも最後にやってみるまで自分がどんな人間かなんてのはわからないものだ。死に際になって自分が何者だったか気づかされる。死とはそういうことだと思わないか。
イタチさん、どうやら私はろくでもない人間。
まだ何かするつもりか。みんな注意しろ。
でもなかったようです。
Mm-hmm.
さっきのは水分身だったのか。
いや、そんな素振りはなかった。多分本物だ。イタチとツーマンセルで組んでたほどの男がこんな死に様だとはね。
でも敵の俺たちに仲間の情報を渡さないためにやったんだ。暁の中にも仲間のことを思って動く奴らがいるんだってばよ。
敵ながらあっぱれだ。忍びの生き様は死に様で決まる。星垣貴様、お前のことは一生覚えておこう。リンネが
Now for Conan.
あなたの隠し場所を素直に話す気はないようだ。
あなたが私の前に来ることは分かってた。
一つとなぜお前らほどのメンバーが俺を
Yeah, Akatsuki was theirs to begin with.
渦巻きなる。奴にそれほどの価値があるとでも言うのか。
彼は光。だからこそ希望の花を持てる。
俺に牙を向けるというのにまだ暁の衣を着ているとはな。
暁は弥彦の作った組織。この衣は私たちの正義の象徴。あなたのものではない。そしてリンネガンは雨隠れの忍び、ナガトが開眼したもの。やはりあなたのものではない。
But he's the reason Nagato awakened the Rinnegan.
お前は二つ勘違いをしている。どうせ最後だ。教えてやる。
何？
暁を弥彦に立ち上げるよう仕向けたのは俺だ。そしてリンネガンを長門に与えたのも俺だ。だから返してもらうと言った方が正しいか。まあいい。俺からすればお前はリンネガンのありかを知るただの小娘に過ぎ。お前を捕らえればどうにでもできる。
That's right, because
内派の動力をなめるなよ。
that's because of what you call it.
あなたの言っていることなど、所詮眉唾。
Did Toby give it to him? Technically, yes.
そして
as a child,
私たち
as a child, Madara, well, Toby, Obito,
そこに現れた
basically, well, actually, Madara himself, Madara basically transplanted his own Rinnegan in Nagato. This was back when Nagato was only a kid, because when he was a kid, that was the time he awakened it.
道は終わらない。私が終わらせない。平和へと続く道を私たちは最後まで歩いてみせる。
いいだろう。ならばその道を守ってみせろ。暁らしく実力でな。戦闘開始。
光のない力は晴れるし
やめならばお前も枯れ散らしてやろう。これくらいやってもらわれば。
今にあなたは私に屈することに。
それは注意して。
あなたのことを熟知して弱点をすべて
ガタヤ水郷で俺と対峙したわけではない。
Shikigami no Mai.
あなたには見えないだろう。ナルトの持つ強い光がひがみの舞。
勝負あり。
もう少しよ、弥彦、長門。もう少しで平和が見える。
Jump scares Conan. Jump scares Conan. Pain of all people, though. I'd probably think it'd be even more funny if Hidan did it, but with his cursed jutsu face. That'd be so creepy.
リンネガンを長門に与えたのも俺だ。
弥彦も長門も己の考えで動いていた。彼らはあなたの駒なんかじゃない。どんな形で己の意志のために戦って死んだ。だからこそ意志はつながっている。あなたに邪魔はさせない。
口では何とでも言え。所詮お前も長門もナルトのザレ言に乗せられただけだ。俺からすれば道家に過ぎん。
Oh, Obito, you simple-minded fool.
希望などありはしない。だがとはナルトを信じることで哀れだった自分を慰めたかっただけだ。
私を信じる者たち。道家などいない。弥彦、長門、彼らの意志は消えない。私もナルトを信じた。今度は彼が平和の架け橋になる男だと。そして私はそのための柱となる。最後のチャクラを使ってしまったけど、これでマナラは確実に
死んだかな。
Ah, yes.
バカな。どうして。
イザナギ、光を失うことと引き換えに幻と現実をつなげることができる。内派の禁術、内派と戦術、この両方の力を持つ者だけが許される道術。
内派、戦術。それは陸道の力のはず。あなた一体何者。
俺は千住柱間の力
Oh, you are Obito.
内派まだ 二人目の陸道にして今は唯一の存在。まだいろいろと話してやってもいいが、俺も忙しい身でな。話は終わりだ。現実をかけ終わった時、お前も終わる。
長門、ごめん。弥彦、私。
リンネガンをいただく。
キュービチャクラの修行？
いえ、晴れてキュービはナルトのもの。あとは熟成すれば本物。
熟成って？
熟成イコールコントロール。これにて修行はエンドロール。
ああ、つまりどういうこと？
You know, it's kind of sad because Naruto is practically the only one still out of the loop that the war has already begun, while B already knew about it.
そしてそれが終われば修行は終わりだそうだ。
おお、さすがヤマト隊長。よく B のおっちゃんの言葉が分かったな。
褒められても全く嬉しくないんだけど。修行の舞台は真実の滝。OK、レッツゴーってばよ。
真実の滝だな。やってやるってばよ。
いろいろ心配だし、僕もついていった方が良さそうだね。
So that's two of the last Akatsuki members down. Kisame and Konan. And that's pretty much the end of the Akatsuki. And the war has already begun, so Datadai will be the first person you see reanimated in Storm 3. Facing off against Onuki and Kurosuchi.
お待たせしました。
さっさと始めようぜ。
Alright。まずはチャクラモードになるべし。ことは速やかになる。
Well, Obito is eh.
この後は何するの？
まずはキュービと力合わせて、俺と手合わせ。
おっちゃんと手合わせ？
Black and White Zetsu. Well, the reason why I don't include Zetsu is because of the fact that he was practically using everybody, not even just Madara, but he was practically using everybody, and he may have acted loyal, but he was never loyal. And we already know why. That's why I don't include Zetsu. And let's not forget the fact that he literally snitched that Sasuke and them were literally like breaking through the 5 Kage summon and stuff and interrupting it and stuff. Let's not forget Zetsu pretty much like showed them up right there. Like sold them out. Oh, all right. That is true. Are we talking? Wait, we're talking Storm 3 endgame or like like Naruto in general endgame, like straight to Boruto? Okay, then yes. You know what's funny? When we get to the fight against Obito, the final fight against Obito, 1v1 after dealing with the tail beast and everything. You know what I did not like? Is the fact that Naruto in his chakra mode. Here's the thing though. And mind you, not the final 1v1. I'm talking about where you beat the tail beast and Obito literally just pops in every couple of seconds and you get a chance to beat his ass and stuff before the final fight. Notice how Naruto's attack animations are literally still in the same attack animations when you fight the tail beast. And mind you, I'm talking about the tail beast, like the Jinchuriki in their tail beast forms and shit. That's what I did not like, because majority of the attacks would miss. They should have put his original fighting animation that he always uses when doing a regular battle. I think the developers did something stupid on that part, because majority of those attacks were meant for tail beast, not for Obito. Facts. That's what I'm asking. If they had fixed that, we would have taken out Obito much faster. But majority of those attacks miss because those attacks are meant for tailed beast. They're meant for giant awakening types and stuff. They're supposed to be meant for giant awakening. So I don't know why they didn't switch the combos like mid-fight. They were basically letting us use an attack that's only meant for awakening types mid-story. The only thing I will say that I liked about that fight, about the final part that is, was the fact that Naruto popped out the flying Rasen level 2 Minato's technique. That's the only thing I liked about that fight, especially with the quick time event. But after that, everything was just not real. And that's why it's important. Because if you don't want to start over, that's why it's important. Buy all the ointments you need. Buy the giant ointment, level 3 ointment. Because when you get that level 3 ointment and stick it together with a bunch of level 2s and level 1 ointments, you'll at least do fine for like halfway of the fight, as long as you don't get hit too much in the first core of the fight against the Jinchuriki before the tailed beast fight. Because after that, it's like a no-brainer from there. I was like a crazy motherfucker. Most of us players were like crazy motherfuckers when we did the first core of the fight. We'd pop it out on Legend and literally fight everybody at the same time. Meanwhile, Hero, you just fight like, I think 3 at a time or so, or 2. Like, you'd be like, facts though, you'd be in the middle of a combo and stuff, and most of the others from behind you would literally just throw a weapon at you or hit you from behind, or just like straight up jump at you for aerial attacks. Shit was annoying, but I still relish the challenge. You don't even need to control Data at this point. Data is like already evil to the point where he's gonna just destroy everything on sight. You know, Data kind of fucked himself over right there by kamikazing himself. I mean, Data that kind of went out kind of sad in my opinion, bro.
ってことはナルトのやつか。
ただ、まだ正確な居場所をつかめてない上に、どうにも厄介な忍びが近くまで。ここまでタイミングがいいと。
Akatsuki robe or snake robe? Akatsuki all the way.
確かに厄介な顔だ。
Kurotsuchi. Ah, yes, the Tsujikage's granddaughter. And the woman that would later on become the Tsujikage. In Boruto, that is.
よく僕たちの行動を察知できましたね。
貴様と言ったか。奴の侵入情報を耳にしてな。その時こそ殲滅はなったそうだが、どうにも嫌な胸騒ぎがしてならんかった。もし奴が情報を流すことに成功していたら、万が一の場合を考え、わしらは見張りに回ったんじゃ。
なるほど。さすがは
Quality, what's going on?
素晴らしい感をお持ちだ。
無駄に長生きしているせいで
Her design was so yes, facts, her design was perfect. She was in that Chinese getup and everything, bro, and it was just great.
本当は死んでなかっただにか。これは江戸転生とかいう術で生き返ったように見えるだけじゃぜ。まったく死んでまで迷惑かけおって。
うるせえ。死のうが死ぬまいが、てめえはオイラの芸術をいつもバカにしやがった天敵だ。ここでようやく恨みを晴らせるってもんだ。うん。
さて、さっきの話の続きですが、デイダラ、君は
言わなくても分かっている。奴らはオイラが相手してやる。寝起きにはちょうどいい体操だ。うん。
ではその人たちはお願いします。僕は人中力の捜索に集中しますので。
ああ。けどな、ナルトは取っとけ。あいつはオイラが始末するからよ。
わかりました。
ってわけだ。
Damn, you still pissed off at Naruto, bro, for punching the fuck out of you? What about Sasuke? You was pissed at Sasuke too.
デイダラ、わしの恐ろしさを忘れたわけじゃねえだろう。
てめえの方こそな。オイラをいつまでも昔のままだと思ってると痛い目見るぜ。
黒土、赤土、あの青二才を一気に潰す。わしに続け。
戦闘開始。
Oh my god, Kurotsuchi, you had one job. Oh my god, man, I forgot the fact she don't even have an aerial combo. Then again, she is support, so I mean.
は見えるもんじゃぜ。とどめじゃぜ。
勝負あり。
よしよし。死してなおわしに負けるか。よくもわしに挑めたものだ。
Also, the Japanese voice actor for Naruto is Junko Takeuchi.
何言ってやがる。本番はこっから。黒土がいねえ。
今頃気づくとはな。やはりお前は青二歳じゃぜ。
てめえ。
そろそろ遊びは終わりじゃぜ。デイダラ。
それやこっちのセリフだ。うん。そうか。ナルトは B さんと滝の中で修行か。ええ、張り切ってましたよ。
Using reanimation jutsu?
どうしました？
Sounds like a boss rush.
いや、修行に集中することはいいんだが、あいつ、ここでの任務を忘れてないか。
まあ、実際は監禁という名の任務だし、別にやることはないのだからいいじゃないですか。
それはそうなんだが、複雑な気分だ。
そういえばガイさんは？
あの人は忍び連合からの招集があって、そっちに急行した。
招集ですか。ということは。
ああ、いよいよ開戦が近いってこと。
なんだ？爆発音。
デイダラ。
ヤマト、行くぞ。はい。
This where Yamato gonna get caught. And he gonna be used for the whole war. Next to Anko. They're gonna need Yamato too. Aoba? I don't think he's that important to be unlockable.
久しぶりだね、ヤマト。
どこでも出てきやがって遅えんだよ。
あんたは確か土影の孫娘だったな。
ちょうどいい。君たちにはこれからナルト君の元まで案内してもらおうか。
バーカ、それ逆だ。お前はあたいたちに捕まって敵のアジトに案内する羽目になるのさ。
へえ、それは気をつけないとな。
青葉さんは他に奴の仲間がいないか見張ってください。カブトは僕と彼女で叩きます。わかった。
ちんたらすんなよ。あんな奴相手に時間かけねえぞ。
戦闘開始。こちらが不利で。
Oh, now she wanna do the full air combo. She wasn't doing it fully before. Good. That was another special thing about Storm 3. the team attack support where they just hit you up and then juggle you down. That's one thing I wish they would bring back.
手応えありだ。これで終わりだな、カブト。
Yamato on something, bro. What's Yamato smoking?
やったのか。
Don't fall for it.
足りねえだ。あれだけ痛めつけたんだぜ。
Don't fall for it. Mm-hmm.
油断大敵だったね。
And that's when they take him for the whole war.
あいつ。
まだ周辺にいるはずだ。
Hell, he even got Anko too.
そっちはどうだ。
ダメでした。
Facts though, see him in store for it.
逃がしたのか。
ああ、ヤマトっていう木遁使いが連れて行かれちまった。そっちはどうなんだよ。
それが突然消えてしまったんだに。デイダラのやつも足止め役に過ぎんということだ。役目が終わった今、カブトが術を解いたのじゃろう。しかし、9尾と8尾まで深追いせずか。尋問用の人質目当てか。その木遁使いが目当てだったかはわからぬが。問題は、そのヤマトから情報が漏れるかもしれんことだ。
ヤマトは簡単に情報を取られるようなやつじゃない。
そんなこと言っとんじゃない。相手がマダラなら強い道術がある。奴の道術にかかれば太刀打ちはできん。
そんな。
手土産がかなり違うようだが。
You would think that Anko herself wouldn't even be caught by Kabuto either. But especially because of the fact that she also has like the curse mark and shit. So she can't be affected by Kabuto's snakes, but you know, remember the fact that Kabuto had antibiotics from Orochimaru himself. We'll be towing the war fit, yes sir.
なら早くしろ。この左目が戦争を欲している。
Yes, he's got the Rinnegan. He got the Rinnegan from Nagato. He took it. Or technically, he took his Rinnegan back.
他の忍びを連れて行くとは思わなかった。
とはいえ、今の私たちではどうすることもでき、いずれ連れ戻せばいいのです。おおよその場所は分かっているのですから。そうでしょ、綱手様。
どういうことじゃぜ。
あんたにはまだ話していなかったな。先日、うちの偵察部隊が奴らのアジトを発見したと情報が入った。
ほう。
バツ印が敵のアジトと確定。山岳の墓場と呼ばれる場所だ。
ここからじゃと湯隠れと下隠れが挟まれる形になるが。
ええ。ですので、その2国にはすでに避難勧告を出しています。
なるほどの。それで、わしらの準備の方は。
すでに奇襲部隊には招集をかけ、戦闘大連隊も組ませてやる。
医療、情報、感知に関しても同様だ。忍び連合としてすぐに動くことができる。
準備万端ということか。
土影、これはあんたの分だ。
おお、もうできていたのか。はあ、これが忍び連合の額当てか。なかなかじゃぜ。
それがしがデザインした。かつて争い合ったあなた方も今やただ一つ忍びでござる。さらに今、忍びと侍とが手を組む。さあ、いよいよでござる。第4次任海大戦、我々が勝つぞ。
戦慄が世をかける。
And thus the war begins.
時を焦がす。空は触れ、地は沈み、人はただ予感する。戦乱の予感。
The fact that Aizen's really trying to unlock all the characters in Storm Revolution, I'm like, good luck beating the S Plus Ninja World Tournament. You don't really need to do that to unlock the characters, though. You just need, you know, the right amount of money to get everyone. It's gonna be tough getting each nation to actually get along with each other, especially given their past history and wars against each other. Here we go with the, oh, you killed my such and such family and shit, blah blah blah, and like it just goes on from there. Yeah, the big ass, you know, everybody in their tail beast forms, and freaking Madara and Susanoo, Shisui and Susanoo, everybody's giant awakening forms, just so damn annoying. And you just be that small motherfucker taking damage, getting jumped. I'd be like, oh, here's a hint. Here's a hint for anyone new to that. Bring out Hinata and just straight up spam projective 64 palms. Or wait, spam Naruto Kurama Link Rasengan. Use that instead. Come on, Gaara, stand up to the top.
さて、この状況をどうなされる？戦闘大連隊総隊長殿。
Come on, Gaara. Gaara knew what he was doing. He stood on business in this scene. Shizune? Let me stop.
かつて俺も憎しみであり、力であり、人中力であった。そしてこの世界と人間を憎み、滅ぼそうと考えた。今、暁がなそうとしていることと同じだ。だが、この葉の一人の忍びがそれを止めてくれた。その者は、 敵である俺のために泣いてくれた。傷つけた俺を友だと言ってくれた。彼は俺を救った。敵同士だったが、彼は同じ人中力だった。同じ痛みを理解し合った者同士、わだかまりはない。
Good shit, Gaara.
ここに敵はいない。なぜなら皆、暁に傷つけられた痛みを持っている。
And if you still feel a different way, then you can come back and face me after this war is over. That's what he said. If you still can't forgive the sand, you can come back and face me when the war is over. Standing on business. And I want to protect that friend. Lend me your strength, yes. There you go. Oh, standing on business, my boy, my boy. Anime did it better, but still. There you go. That's how you get people to cooperate, bro. People have been battling out with each other throughout history to cooperate.
まずは元暁のメンバ
Now we're on a ceasefire. There you go.
ー、そして
Oh, former Jinchuriki. Former Jinchuriki, former Akatsuki,
さらに
Kages,
前任者たち
and even loved ones, bro.
最後に
Oh man.
回った手だれたちだ。
Asuma really hit me. Kinkaku and Ginkaku.
どうだい
Hanzo the Salamander, Zabuzan Haku.
それに
Zetsu. Oh man.
使って絶も強化することができた。
And that's why Yamato was used so much.
この地下にいる約10万の絶を含めて
That's why Yamato was used. His wood style was needed.
力は十分に揃ったわけか。
君の方は確か止水の目を手に入れるため断蔵の体を手に入れたとか。
あれは回収することができなかった。断蔵
Yeah, they have the original Madara, but
の光を
he's somewhere else right now.
それは残念だ。
They ain't gonna use their trump card just yet.
有利に運ぶはずだったのに。まあいいか。
Facts though, they're gonna have Madara pop out as a surprise on the field, bro. He's their most special trump card, bro. Technically, the Jinchuriki are also a special trump card for later on, but Madara is the main event trump card.
けど、僕らが有利な状況にあるのは間違いない。そうだろう。
いよいよだな。行くぞ。開戦だ。第6章開戦。ここはもう敵の領地内だ。周辺への警戒を怠るなよ。はい、了解。ここまで大きな動きなし、周囲に異変もない。だが、得てしてこういう時が。
Both partners reanimated fighting together now. You know, it's funny because the funny thing about this is that this would be Data's first time fighting together with Sasori, while Sasori's in his puppet-like form. Like his actual body, not Hiruko.
派手好きなのは相変わらずか、デイダラ。
お前は
Yeah, sadly they never got Shin in the game at all. Not even once.
久しぶりだな。
And Kankuro's gonna get his rematch, bro. Since he lost to Sasori last time.
旦那がぶっ倒した雑魚か。
Since Sasori popped out the poison. But this time,
ここまで
Kankuro more better than before. You know why? He gotten strong since then, but most of all, let's not forget, he got Sasori's body. He got Sasori as a puppet now, remember?
して勝ち合うのは珍しい。ってことはここを制した方が今後の流れを有利に運べるってことか。
Kankuro got an upgrade, bro.
この戦争をもらったな。てめえら雑魚にオイラたちの相手は荷が重すぎるってもんだ。
一度舞台から
Not to mention the fact that Sasori is literally the reason, Kankuro.
とっくに古い時代
He's literally the reason, what you call it.
今の新しい時代
He was the creator of, Kankuro's two puppets, Crow and the Black Ant, from what I remember.
一発の大口叩きやがるな。カンクロ、そこまで吠えるのなら、俺を相手に証明できるんだろうな。お前の黒ひげが俺の赤ひげを超え、新しい時代が来ていること。
Surpassing the true puppet master. Let's see. Let's see. Got you as a body, brother. Now that was a big surprise. There you go. Oh, that's right. They that our support was using. Yep. Sorcery support was literally using. Sorcery support was literally using a ninja, using their own teammate. Yo, that needs to actually be what you call it. That needs to actually be what you call it. That should have been supporting the later games though, bro. Not gonna lie, I still think it should have been Kankuro versus Sorcery, but you know. Question, did we have Sorcery reanimation in the later games, or like, no? I feel like we did, but I feel like we didn't at the same time. Secret Black Moves, Flame Control, Scorpion Show. That shit pissed me off, man. I think that's practically the only battle we ever see for Kankuro in the war. So this is where we switch companies now. Intel unit. Even the Raikage has respect for Shikaku. It's a shame. They're gonna die too. It's really a shame. Shikaku, Ichi, Choza. It's gonna be a shame, bro. Alright. Bro, I forgot about her. She was mighty fine, though. They're dealing with the 7 Ninja Swordsmen. A battle of conviction. Ah, yes, Hanzo. The man that deemed Jiraiya, Tsunade, and Orochimaru the name the legendary Sannin. These two go way back.
お前らしくもないな。もはや銃を尽くす主なき侍が忍びに組みするとは、それでも侍か。
忍びに組みしたわけではない。我らが宙を尽くすのははるか昔より同じ。ただ一つ。
Yep.
和でござる。
和だと。
和に宙を尽くし、己の信念のもと動く。
何を言うかと思えば、和だ中だ、そんなものに考えを縛られているほど愚かなことはない。
You hate Hanzo?
ところ
Are you saying that because he's responsible for Nagato's death?
勝った方が己の正しきを証明できる。
勝ち負けで判断することに意味はない。大切なのは意志。己が内に秘める信念。
いくらでも吠えるがいい。この先10年100年と話そうとも、わしと貴様の意見が交わることはない。正しきは一つ。己が抱きし心のみ。
ならば今、
And my bad, Yahiko's death.
三船が内に
Yahiko.
信念の強さを。
Yo, it did. Yo, facts though.
戦闘開始。
He's the reason him and Danzo were the reason Nagato became what he is today. Hanzo. Didn't I tell y'all it was a battle of conviction?
元々の力の差は切迫。勝敗を決したのは信念の差でござる。
Don't forget that this old man went toe-to-toe with Sasuke too. For a couple seconds, I mean.
わしの負けか。わしの
信念を捨てぬこと。
Yahiko from Rurouni Kenshin.
貴殿にもあった確かな心。それをなくしてしまった貴殿に拙者を切ることはできぬ。
信念、心か。かつてのわしも持ち合わせていたもの。今のわしには持ち合わせぬもの。そしてお前が常に抱いているもの。それがこの勝負。
Yahiko is actually one of my favorite characters in the series. Not to mention he had amazing growth in the series, and in the Reflection movie he was in the movies he was actually grown and looked pretty good. Not to mention the fact he took on, I think, Kenshin's sword later on.
三船殿の第五部隊からの連絡。無事半蔵の撃破に成功したとのこと。やってくれたか。三船ならば失敗はないだろうと思っていたが、その通りだったな。
だな。
I like how they didn't cover the battle with Hinata and them.
近く
Since what's his name isn't playable.
連絡が入ったぞ。
Y'all not funny. Come on, game. You're not funny.
すでに次の行 っている。
そうか。合わせてこちらからも連絡だ。第三部隊の元に近づいていた敵兵がもう彼らの目の前まで迫って。
Then I remember that Dodoise is a mob battle.
戦いが始まるぞ。カカシ、頼むぞ。
Ah, yes, I love this fight against the 7 Ninja Swordsman. Now, Ame Yuri was pretty mighty fine.
敵はどこまで近づいてるんですか？
それを今パックンたちに操作させてる。ただそう遠くはないだろう。
じゃあいよいよなんですね。
怖がらなくても大丈夫です、さくらさん。あなたは僕が死んでも守り抜きますから。
ありがとう、リサ。
感知忍者を中心に戦闘隊を組め。他は12、3、6。
Your brother streaming tonight? What game?
霧と、それにこれは霊気ですか？
カカシ先生、これって。
ああ、まさかこんなところで再会するとは思わなかったよ、ザブさん。
Street Fighter 6. I'll probably drop in to say hi before I go live. Since I'm going to sleep in a couple hours, and I'll definitely drop in to say hi before I go live.
お久しぶりです、カカシさん。
鬼人とヒョウトンの子か。戦うことになるのは分かっていたが、まさかお前だとはな、カカシ。あの橋の上でとどめを食らって、俺は地獄に行くはずだった。だが気がつくと、ハクと同じ場所にいた。おかしいとは思ったが、どうやらここは天国でも地獄でもないらしい。
ここは現実の世界。
It's funny how I never got to see Kushimaru's real face.
ザブザ、ハク。
おお、大きくなったな。カカシの部下のくのいち。あの小僧。
Those new 7 Ninja Swordsmen in Boruto were complete garbage.
ザブさん、お前たちのおかげでナルトは己の人道を見つけることができた。そしてそれをお前らの墓の前で誓ったんだ。その時からぶれない立派な忍びに成長した。
なら彼はもっと強くなる。
カカシ、これから俺たちがどうなるか、もう分かってるだろう。この体は所詮
I mean, kinda.
お前たちの力で俺たちを。
話はもういいだろう。そろそろ働いてもらうよ。
俺たちを止めろ。
ザブさん、
カカシさん、お願いします。もう一度僕たちを止めてください。僕の夢はザブザさんの道具としてザブザさんを守りきることだった。けれどこうしてザブザさんも術にかけられているということは、あの時僕があなたからザブザさんを守りきれなかったということ、そしてまた今もザブザさんを守るどころかどうにも。
Damn straight.
いや、
Even the weapon was crazy, bro. The weapon was like
彼が死んだのは
the design of the weapon. The design of the Neo weapon was like mad crazy.
ザブさんは君
It was like the skinniest sword out of all the 7 Ninja Swordsman's blades.
カカシ、余計なことをベラベラと。
ザブザさん、
あの時、俺は初めて負けた。カカシ。容赦。
Aku still having lips deceives me.
俺をどんな手を使っても止めろ。俺はもう死んだ。人間として 死んだんだ。
ああ、わかってるよ。
ザブザさん、ありがとう。目が。
来るぞ。
Alright, let's do it.
戦闘開始。
相変わらず強烈な殺気を発するやつだ。
Shut the fuck up.
ナルトが知ったらなんて言うかな。
やるなら今だ。やるなら今だ。最後だ。
Classic Haku. Classic Haku. Classic Haku.
お前の来る場所じゃないのさ、ザブさん。
勝負あり。ザブさん。
That is true. Haku suffered a lot, though. Haku was part of the cursed Yuki clan. And anyone from that clan that had Kekkei Genkai had to die.
まさかここまでと。かかし、これは。ああ、彼らは霧隠れの最強部隊。霧隠れ、忍び刀新種の前任者たちだ。
Mangetsu, Suigetsu's brother. Name Yuri. Kushimaru, my boy.
かかし先生。
The Seven Ninja Swordsman of the Mist.
ザブザとハク。あの二人は俺が止める。
なるほど。カカシはあくまでザブザとハクの狙いですか。よほど二人と因縁があるようだね。なら、思う存分戦ってもらおうか。
ガイ、あとは頼む。ああ。
Damn straight.
さて、
I love the smoke.
俺たちの相手はあの6人だ。
作戦はあるのですか、ガイ先生。
奴らは相当のやり手。いたずらに時間をかけては被害が大きくなるだけだ。ここは短期決戦。一斉撃破で行くぞ。リーとサクラは俺をサポートしろ。
そんなあのレベルの忍びをまとめて相手にするのは危険すぎます。ここはできる限り相手を
But yeah, Haku did go through a crazy backstory. Because the thing about Haku is that Haku's mother, the reason how Haku inherited the Kekkei Genkai blood is because of the fact that Haku's mother was part of the Yuki clan. And Haku would later on inherit the Kekkei Genkai as well too. Which was Ice, of course. And well, Haku's father caught a glimpse of it when he was showing it to his mother. And the thing about his father is that he He hated those with Kekkei Genkai blood.
僕らの力を合わせればできないことはありません。
わかりました。でも、
So he killed the mother, and then Haku killed the father.
分かっているが、今見据えるのは勝利のみだ。行くぞ。
はい。
And that's how Haku ended up as an orphan. Ta-da!
仲の相手だ。だが、俺は絶対に負けんぞ。
戦闘開始。
Kekkei Genkai isn't always a good. Any of those born with Kekkei Genkai don't always have a good life. Sasuke had the Kekkei Genkai. Look what happened to his clan for various reasons and shit. Look what happened to Kimimaro. Sakujaku! 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 Ure no kachi da. Meanwhile, Kakashi against Zabuza. It's too bad Kakashi with the Executioner's Blade wasn't playable. Alright, let's do it. This will take just a moment. Fist of the North guy. I see what you did there. Yapapa, Ishone. Yapapa. First opening of Ram was always memorable to me. Second season of Ranma popping in soon for the reboot. Facts though, Dragon Ball don't got that spark, bro. It don't got that spark in Zero. Stop. Or in Aizen's language, sparking Biro. Let me stop. It's funny. I had it when I had my Xbox 360 when Storm 3 first came out, and I played it so many times. My disc literally had froze. My disc literally had froze when Zabuza went demon mode. Use your hit and miss. Hurry up. Oh my god, I was supposed to do it. There you go. Give it up. What lies in your future is defeat. This is where my game used to freeze at when I was playing it back on Xbox 360. But that's when I played Storm 3 so many times that the disc always had scratches on it and shit later on, and like... That clash right there, the sound of the clank. As the lightning blade literally hits the sword. Right next to Haku. And blood literally used as tears, bro. Like... The AIs are kind of meh in terms of boss battles. Flashback with Naruto. It's over. Zabuza's face. And then Haku's right there, bro. That was just 4, 3, 2, 1. The perfect countdown doesn't exist. Zabuza just fades away, bro. See, the one thing we never got is Kakashi with a moveset with the Executioner's Blade. Because he did use the blade once. Right after they sealed up Zabuza and Haku. Why is part of the blood from... Part of that blood right there is black. Well, first it was red, but you know, based on the angle, it was black at first. It's okay, he's at least prettier than Sakura. And now Dadoi, we got a mob battle. And you know what that means? We're gonna see Kakuzu.
滅に近づいているようです。
Get ready to see your money-making boy reanimated again.
さすがは畑かかしといったところか。
まあ当然だな、あいつなら。
第2部隊、第3部隊、そして第5部隊の戦闘はほぼ完了したと言っていいでしょう。どの戦場も我々忍び連合が勝利を収めています。
思いのほか順調だな。
ああ、逆に違和感を覚えるほどにな。
奴ら暁はまだ奥の手を残していると考えた方がいいでしょうね。うん。次に動くとしたら、ダルイ率いる第一部隊が守る海岸線か、それとも砂漠地帯に陣取る第4
You know the sad thing?
いずれにせよ、
The sad thing about Hidan being reanimated?
おそらくは次の衝突が今日の最後の一戦になる。
So the thing about that is,
みんな
hold one sec. Yeah, basically that. Hidan is immortal, so he can't die. The thing about Hidan is that remember how Shikamaru defeated him. Hidan is literally still in the forest, and that forest is the Nara clan's sacred ground. Those deers are gonna be pecking. Those deers are gonna be pecking on Hidan for as long as he lives. But he'll eventually die of hunger somewhere in the near future, just not now. So that's why he wasn't in the war. Is why Kakuzu reanimated needs hearts when he's already dead? Yeah, that's a good question though. I wonder if Kishimoto just ignored that fact. Good question though. Maybe the hearts were still alive while Kakuzu was dead. I'm not really sure. Only thing Kakuzu gonna think about when he gets back, bro, is where my money? Where's all the money I put towards the Akatsuki and shit? Remember, Kakuzu covers all of the Akatsuki's financial needs. That's why they can still wear extra Akatsuki drip and shit. He handles all the money for the Akatsuki. How? Bringing bodies to the morgue and shit when he's done with them. Every bounty he goes on, and every person he kills for those bounties, he takes those bodies straight to a morgue and that's it. Speaking of Kakuzu. Bitch, you can keep on subbing all day. Oh yeah, for this chapter we also gotta deal with Asuma. And Shoji just gonna play pussy for the whole fight. Till we get that butterfly mode. True though. Aside from the fact that the previous strips were all fucked up mid-battle. But I wonder how they would have made the new ones. Gale style, Black Hunt. Kutarane. So drab. So drab.
だが思ったより時間を食った次はあいつらを止めねえと報告人間兄弟の攻撃により負傷者多数このままでは
Remember, you guys, this is the future Raikage we're talking about over here. This man right here is the next Raikage. Alright, skip him. Come on. Don't aim at them. You don't have to defeat all of them. You can just straight up skip them. If you had to defeat all of them before our allies were taken all the way down, that'd be stupid, bro. You'd have to be faster than that. Well, they're well known in the Hidden Clouds. だけど
これからお二人の金と銀のメッキを剥がすことになるかもしれません。大先輩への口の利き方が気に入らねえな。すぐに黙らせてやる。やるぞ銀閣。おうよ金閣。
What's going on, stuff? Sundaya! Oh shit, oh shit, no, not this, not this, not this. Calm your ass down. Crazy how these dudes literally have half-tailed beast chakra. Alright, you forced my hand. Wow, you just hit your own teammate, dude. Let's calm down there, King Kaku. Copying Kakashi's fighting poses. Storm clones. That is why. It's the same shit we see in Clash as well. I'm surprised I was still in S after the damage I was taking. Look! You just looked. You shouldn't have done that. That I was gonna strip you away your gold and silver coating. Next should be Choji and them. They gotta deal with Asuma. And then the next chapter we're supposed to deal with Madara on the battlefield too. They did my girl wrong, bro. Yo, when I look at Samui, bro, Samui like a short-haired version of Tsunade. Samui with makeup, I would actually like that. I would really like that. Here comes Choji playing pussy. Have y'all noticed that my stream highlights have begun to be more than just an hour? Now they're just either 2 or 3. Wow. First core of the fight, then the second core will be a boss fight. Yup, Choji can't do anything, yup. That kind of scared me though. The way Shikamaru was like, "Do you want Asuma to murder his own child, bro?" This was another set of character development for Shikamaru and them. especially for Choji mainly. Ino and Choji needed this character development. Although it's kind of a shame because Kishimoto, honestly, it might have been hard for Kishimoto to focus on all squads character development, you know. And I would have to say, especially like Kiba and Shino, those two did not really get much character development, to be honest. Hinata was the only one out of Kurenai squad that had character development, and Kiba and Shino just stayed like at the bottom. Now, Ino, Shikacho, they all got the character development together. Oh, he got married alright. To Katawi, surprisingly. I don't know how it worked out, but I'm just surprised. And it's funny because Ino literally told Choji that there won't be a single woman interested in him if he's still fat. But look who Choji ended up bagging. Although it is kind of, what you call it? Well, not giant, more butterfly Choji. Oh, wait, actually? Yeah, later on. Against, what you call it? The Ghetto statue? Gete statue? Tornado. He got the moonlight butterfly. You know how hard it was to get an S rank on that battle though? With Choji against the big, what was it? Big Gete statue? It was so annoying because you tried to always avoid his shocking attacks and shit.
せねえぜ。一旦引くぜ。
分かってる。新天弁新術戦
Look at the ninja fighting over there. Nope. Ooh. 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 Right in the face. That was just a diversion. Shoji, pop it up. Gamu gamu no! Let me stop. Giganto pistol! Let me stop, bro.
その顔だ。それさえあれば、お前は誰よりも強い忍びだ。今は誰よりも自信満々のいい顔してやがる。
When Kirby fans say that butterflies are a menace, that moonlight butterfly is a menace.
お別れだな、アスマ。
しかまる、イノ、そしてジョージ。お前らにはもう何も言うことがない。まさに。
I mean, we had Luffy in Marine Forward, and you know, he only did a couple shit, but not much. Popping Luffy in the war at that part, he probably only do good halfway. Now, time skip Luffy, that's another thing.
よく頑張ったな。
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Imagine if Jiraiya was reanimated, although it's probably impossible. His body's in the inner depths of the ocean. And I don't think Kabuto could go that far to revive him.
僕がこの戦場を終わらせる。だからしかまる。イノ、協力頼むよ。ああ。
ジョージ、あんたと今までいたけど、これまでで一番説得力があるわね。
報告。海岸線の戦いにおいて、忍び連合軍が奮闘。各部隊の協力もあり、敵数が大幅に減少し。
You know what some idiot said on a comment section, which reminds me of something? Some idiot said that Japan depends on Dragon Ball. And I'm like, that is the most stupidest thing I've ever heard.
第4を除く全ての部隊が勝利を収めたとはいえ、敵がどんな切り札を持っているかわからない。2日目も今日も同様、慎重に。
なんだと。
どうしたイノイチ？
緊急連絡だ。海岸線に念をした忍びが出現。それにより戦場が大きく動揺している模様。
念をした忍びだと。
You know, that might be the case. He might think he is from Japan.
戦闘の終わった瞬間を狙ってきやがったのか。警戒が最も緩む瞬間を狙って。内葉まだら。なぜ今になって現れた？気をつけろ、みんな。
I said these Dragon Ball fans are getting too big for their britches, bro. Like, oh my god.
貴様らに用はない。用があるのはこれだけだ。ただで渡す気はなしか。
But what people don't understand is that it wasn't just... What people don't understand is that Dragon Ball only inspired like at least 70%, while other animes inspired like also up close to that percentage too. But Dragon Ball fans don't forget that there are other animes that are the reason Dragon Ball is what it is today. People aren't familiar. Most people aren't even familiar with Berserk. And it's a shame because the Dragon Ball fans out there only watch Dragon Ball. They've never ever seen Berserk, not even once. They've never seen JoJo. They've never seen Fist of the North Star. Astro Boy is another huge inspiration too. Astro Boy was the first anime to ever be popular. Astro Boy is what started the era for many other popular animes. So when I hear people saying all this crap like, oh, Dragon Ball inspired this and that, they don't know their history. Don't listen to them. They sound stupid. Bitch, I'm going to Legend. This is what I hated about this fight, bro. Alright, so the last hit will get him like that. But if he drops his little shocks, that's going to be a problem. Oh yeah, we gotta hit him on the ground too. Don't forget the grab. Come here. Come here! Same move that ended Jirobo's fat ass. Let me stop. Nope, don't try it! That's how we stop him. Come here! Don't try it! I told you, I'm not letting you use it! Come here! Oh crap, now he's pushing it back. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, now look at him now. Look at him now. You see why I hate this fight? You see why I hate this fight now? Get up, Choji! Bro, how can you just stop a jutsu? Are you kidding me? here, bro. Stop playing with me. Don't come back. Ghetto Mark, ghetto statue. Get him reminded of Ultimate Ninja's Ultimate Ninja 2's little extra story. My boy, Joe's father and son, bro. I dig this. Little shit deserved that. Well, he's big shit, but yeah. Take this, my food, my drinks, and all of my hunger. Let me stop. Trust me, that's not the only giant we're going to be dealing with. Let's not forget aside from the tail beast we got to deal with in the final fight, we can't also forget the Jubi. We also can't forget the Jubi in Storm 4. For those who don't know what Jubi means, the Ten Tails. I've seen Cutie Honey, and I've seen Devilman. Devilman is very popular. Yo, bro was terrifying, bro. Oh my god. Never seen such a crazy tail beast before, bro. Like, oh my god. With all tail beast powers and shit, bro. I've never seen that type of shit before. Oh yeah, he's trying to teach him the link with Kurama with the Nine Tails, but that's gonna be later on though. It's funny because the final battle against Naruto and Obito in Storm 3, it was originally supposed to be where during that battle, Kakashi and Guy were supposed to pop in and save Naruto. Funny enough. But instead, because the anime wasn't fully complete, and it was only completed halfway, they just let Naruto face him in a final fight. Kakashi and Guy were literally like the first to pop up to the field to help Naruto and B, bro. And they just end the war right there, bro. And everybody just goes back to the village like nothing happened. Like, okay. And it's funny because even with Naruto linking with the Nine Tails and finally getting the Kurama Link mode and stuff, he still literally like wasn't even strong enough to beat Obito. Come to think of it, Naruto got a different moveset later on with Nine Tails Chakra mode. Technically because this version of Naruto for his Nine Tails Chakra mode was already playable in Generations. So it makes sense for them to give Naruto at least like a new moveset for his Nine Tails Chakra mode. I mean, if you want my honest opinion, that level was complete pure bullshit, man. Yes, it was very challenging and I love the smoke bro, but that last final fight was That fight against the Jinjuriki and stuff, and even the tail beast for that matter, was pure bullshit. My first time when I played Storm 3, I got to that final battle. My mom was bugging my ass to get off the game, bro. You know, around the 9 o'clock curfew and shit like that. I had to stop the game halfway and get back on it the next day just to beat it, bro. And as soon as I was close, I got to where Naruto popped out the Kurama link. And I was heading towards the final battle with Obito. My mom gets me to shut it off. What are women's overall opinion of Naruto? Well, before you even mention Naruto, ask them at least ask them if there's any anime that they like, and if they at least say Naruto, then it's a good thing to bring it up. Or even ask, and if they don't bring it up, you can ask if they like Naruto after asking if they like anime, and they actually say, "Oh, it's good," and I watch a bunch of anime. Start the conversation off, you know, at least at a small percentage before going with any overall serious in general. Because for me, I usually just, like, you know, I keep my questions to myself until I at least know their personal interest first and whether they actually like it or not. And that's based on whether they actually wear certain anime clothes or certain anime accessories and stuff, or if they at least talk about it. Then I start to ask a question. But it doesn't hurt to at least ask a question randomly too. So and that final boss fight is Kakashi and Guy. So true. Definitely Kakashi and Guy for sure. I think I've gotten at least a bit far. I guess that would ought to do it all. What's the next game, dude? How far did we go? I think I was on Storm 3 for 3 hours.